What's good, viewers? Welcome to Hip Hop and Fashions. We have an exciting show for you today. I'm your co-host, Mr. Wayne, and today I'm actually just your host today. Miss Wade couldn't be here today, so shouts out to Miss Wade. Hope you enjoy yourself. But with us in the house tonight, we have none other than Smut Da Poet. How are you, sir?
I'm good, my dude. How you doing?
Can't complain. Just been having a gang of fun with you off of the off air, and I've noticed. I mean, I've known you to be a talented poet and also an organizer of the events, but I didn't know you to be a comedian also.
Cause I'm not, man. I mean, I don't know nobody who in New Orleans that grew up ribbing who don't have a couple in their bag.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just hit you with my best shot. That's all.
Well, they work. And if you wouldn't mind, tell the viewer and audience what are some of the things Smut Da Poet ventures into.
I do a couple of things. Mainly, the whole spoken word thing and everything that's under that umbrella, from taking responsibility in the community, going to the schools, talking to the kids. And for me, it was on a different level because it was one as a poet, two as a student, and three as a soldier, because I did the whole military thing for like 8 years.
Wow, I gotta shake this man's hand. He kept me safe.
I bet.
Real. I appreciate that. And in terms of what made you get into poetry?
Honestly, I was one of them kids who always wrote as a child. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I got overseas. I was stationed in Korea for 3 years. And I got a hold of a Def Poetry Jam CD. So, everybody was familiar with the whole Def Comedy Jam, but that was my first, exposure to the whole poetry thing. So I was watching it, and I'm like, all right, they're good. It's nice. But I never thought that that's something I can do until I seen a couple of people from New Orleans. So, and you know how we are. Well, if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So, being that they was from my city, I was like, okay, maybe I should give it a try on that level, because I always wrote, but I learned that spoken word was different. It was more of a performance as opposed to just reading something. It was like, I don't know, it was a life form, an art form of its own. So I got started when I was over in Korea.
Okay, and so based on what you said, some of your initial inspiration came from Def poetry.
Yeah, all of my, because as a poet, I've read in school, everybody read the Langston Hughes, all those poets and stuff, but my spoken word influences were the people that I seen, which was African American Shakespeare, Sadiq Ali, and of course Miss Sonny Patterson. Those were the people that I seen when I was overseas, and I'm like, well, I won't be like them. Right.
And I, coming from being an artist myself, words are very powerful, and sometimes I tend to think that people don't know how much power there is in words. And you, being an artist / poet, I take it that you do recognize the power in vocabulary.
Very much so. Because words, for me, have a power that, I think they might be the greatest force on earth, for the simple fact of that they invoke feelings, and that's what we're feelings-based creatures. So a simple word could spark a memory, a feeling. You could be happy by something you heard, sad and inspired, whatever. It's like that battery. You know what I'm saying? It can either drain you or give you life. For me, that's how I see it.
That's profound.
You gotta be bucking me up.
Nah, for real though, man. You just been hitting me in the head all since we've been here with Nuggets. What was the first one? It's easier. It's easier to ask for forgiveness as opposed to permission. I heard that. I don't know where it was. It's probably one of the old proverbs somebody said, but I apply it when I think about stuff, especially in situations with dealing with people, and especially business. You know what I'm saying? Because some people will blatantly do something to you, knowing what type of person you are, and they know you're a forgiving person. So as opposed to asking you for permission to do something, they'll just do it and just ask you to forgive them. Wow.
Because they know it's easier to go that route.
Wow. And see, I gotta tell y'all, the two viewers who tune into hip hop and fashion, this is your edutainment. You're getting entertained and educated today too, also. So I hope y'all have y'all pen and paper ready, because Smut gonna hit us in the head with some poetry and also some more of this astonishing knowledge
that he has.